Welcome, and today we're going to be comparing the Jura E8 coffee machine and the Jura F9. Firstly, we have the Jura F9 here. Quick overview on it. This side we have our water tank, 1.9 litre water tank. One of the newest features or different features about the F9, you have your scroller at the top where you can scroll through all the different types of drink selections. And in the front, you have also a little bit unique to this size machine, your central spout feature where everything comes out of. That's your coffee, your milk drinks, cappuccinos, the works. Onto the E8, which looks at first sight super similar. It has a few differences, however, just aesthetically. One, you have a bit more rounded finishes. You have reflective side panels. And probably the biggest functional difference is you have two spout sections. You have your central spout, which is only designed for your coffee drinks. And you have your side spout, which is designed only for your milk-based drinks, that's your cappuccinos, lattes, and flat whites. So there's four major differences between the Jura F9 and the E8. We'll go through all because each have pros and cons to those differences. Firstly, it's the Jura app, and the Jura app is present on all new Jura machines. Now the F9 isn't as new as the E8, so it doesn't have that functionality. What the app does give you is the ability to download it onto your phone or your iPad and make your coffee directly from it, which is super cool. But the downside of that is on machines which have the app connection, they have limited display options. So for example, the E8 doesn't tell you how many cups of coffee it's made. It doesn't give you the whole selection of all the different drinks you can make, like macchiatos, flat whites, directly on the screen. You need to go to the app to use those options. So it is super cool, but it gives you limited face-on functionality. Difference number two is the milk spout. Now on the F9, it's one of the only machines in the Jura range which has this. Everything's in the center aisle of the machine. That means your coffee, your cappuccino, your latte, all comes through the center of the machine, no moving the cup, no confusion for first-time users. The E8, on the other hand, has the traditional way Jura have always done it, where you have your central coffee station, and you have on the right of that your milk-only station where you want to make your cappuccinos and your lattes. Now the downside of that is obviously that's a bit more complicated and a bit more confusing, especially for first-time users. The pro of it is that the milk side can go a lot higher, so you can fit those really tall latte glasses with those high stems underneath, which you can't do in a central station machine like the F9. Third difference is your milk frother. Now, besides for the location of the milk frother, on the E8 you have typically the professional frother, which allows you to change your consistency of the froth. So if you want a latte and you want an element of froth milk and steam milk, you can do that on a professional frother. Whereas on the F9, it only comes out in one consistency, which is really pure froth. And that means if you want a latte, you have to rather wait for the milk to separate naturally rather than control it yourself. And lastly, everyone knows Jura as a fully Swiss-made machine, and most Juras are still fully made in Switzerland. The E8, however, is not one of those. The F9, like all old machines, is fully Swiss-made. The E8 has parts coming from a lot of different places and now no longer assembled only in Switzerland. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching.